Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and today, in order to celebrate the release of the Arrow Flak cannon, I have gone ahead and, well, built this beauty, and I think it speaks for itself. You know, obviously it's the best bot ever, uses maximum CPU, all the high tier parts, you know. Obviously, it's gonna wreck some faces, clearly. Yeah, not gonna die in like 1 or 2 rail shots. No, definitely not gonna happen. So I kind of built this as a challenge. Okay, hello. I think that's their mega bot. Maybe not, I don't know. I've had some mixed results with this. So far, so decent, I guess. It's not crazy powerful, but if only it was a hover. Damn. It's not crazy powerful, but it's not super weak either. I really just have to play support with this thing. Get out of my way, people. Go, go, go! Come on. Best bot coming through. Thank you. Alright, let's flip myself over. Now, the rotor blade at the bottom is actually there for a reason. And that reason is, well, if I didn't have it, I would fall off a cliff and do a somersault. As you saw, once I lost it, I pretty much did a backflip. It didn't end well. So with it there, it actually helps a lot. See, let me demonstrate here. Perfect. Not flipping over whatsoever. Very nice. So a few other things have happened in this update. The fog is gone, that's why the maps look different. Originally when I came in, I was like, whoa, new maps! Did they change the maps again? But no, they didn't. It's the same, pretty much. It's weird, they really do look different without the fog. I mean, you can't see forever, but it's... I don't know, they still kind of have the fog. Obviously you can't see way over there, but I'm not sure what exactly they call it, because I would call that a fog, but apparently not. Alright, let's see what I can't do against this. Well, I think he's pretty much dead, as I just slowly drift down. That's not a terrible thing, it's not horrible. Anyways, let's dish out as much damage as I can against this pal. Hello, buddy. What's happening? Oh, you're out of wheels. Oh, it's too bad. Should I get... Yeah. I will. Hello. Alright. So yeah, Arrow Flak is actually kind of decent. Up close and personal. It deals half damage, but 15,000 to hit. Nothing to scoff at. 2 assists, not too shabby. So, yeah, all in all, Arrow Flak, I'm really glad with the addition of this weapon. For a few reasons. One, I mean, it's great and all that we have a quote-unquote anti-air weapon. I am honestly not too sure of how powerful its anti-air is. Maybe it's just me having to get used to it still. Because rail is definitely the long-range anti-air. You can't really do long-range with this, unfortunately. Just because, you know, it's hit scan. But once Phase 2 drops, then rail isn't going to be hit scan anymore. And that's going to cause a lot of problems, because this anti-air weapon is only anti-air up close. But maybe that's kind of what Free Jam wants, because nobody likes getting railed from like a bazillion miles away. That's no fun, right? I don't know. They never really said how fast the projectiles are going to fly for the rails. Hopefully they're still fairly quick, because if they're really sluggish and couple that with the weird gun turning speed it has, then rails or anti-air days are numbered. That's not too bad though, because what I really like, what they did with this weapon, I guess their design philosophy, if you want to call it that, is have a really powerful weapon that feels like a weapon on a bot, and not just like a whole bunch of tiny little components that you have to add on there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but basically when I started out in the game, in sort of my early days, I was always kind of weirded out by the fact that you had to get so many of these little tiny dinky guns on your bot. It didn't feel like, you know, I'm gonna have my big huge plasma cannon back here and a few SMGs at the front. Obviously weapon switching wasn't a thing, but back then I kind of did want it, but then I was sort of content with the classes, but definitely still looking forward to the whole weapon switching coming up in the next update. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know, I've always wanted a more of a this is my main turret kind of system, and Robocraft never really had it. It was just pack a bunch of these weird mini turrets onto your bot, and it was kind of hard to make things like a tank, because, you know, a tank has one big massive gun, and then a bunch of, I guess, like, usually just one minigun, and then some other people would occasionally stick their head out the top and fire their little tiny gun. You get the idea. So hopefully this sort of hints at FreeGem's new design philosophy. And what that means, or what I'm getting at rather, is when Phase 2 drops, they're saying that, you know, all the weapons are getting a big, huge CPU cost increase. So having this weapon as 300 CPU a pop, hopefully they're going to be following that kind of, sort of. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the mega weapons, because without those, I don't know. It's really hard to balance those, that's the thing, because they're meant for megabots, but if you have something of this caliber on a megabot, they're going to be blowing the competition away. Then again, when it came to things like, I don't know how many of you remember, but hopefully a lot of you remember, because a lot of you are dedicated Robocrafters, but Boss Battle. Back when we had Boss Battle, it was one megabot versus a bunch of Mark 10s. The megabot would get stomped constantly. So the megabots were kind of underpowered, so maybe a buff to the mega guns? Increase their CPU, so it's even less of an option to actually fit them on your regular bots. And then go ahead and increase the CPU of the megabots, which is what they're planning. And then obviously make the guns more powerful. So if you wanted a big, huge plasma cannon that's actually going to dish out a ton of damage on a regular bot, you can, and that's going to basically be your main turret, quote unquote. You know, you can make a proper tank sort of thing. Anyways, I've rambled on far too long. This was supposed to be a fairly quick video, but a little pressed for time. It is rather late. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the Arrow Flak Cannon down below. I've been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.